Hello badass crew and welcome to Busted Knuckles, the motorcycle show. I'm Steve Belaire and I'm your host. Today on Busted Knuckles we're going to go to R&R Cycle out in Steinbach. We'll meet Sean Rafferty and do a shop tour, check it out. And while we're there, Sean's going to change a tire on a really nice spoke rim. After that we're going to go to Gorilla Do-It-Yourself Garage and meet Andy Stovold, who's going to tell us what's going on there. It's an interesting thing. After that, we're going to go out and visit Uncle Dee and watch him perform some more magic on the Fender. It's going to be a great show. Stick around, you're going to love it. Hi, today we're visiting Sean Rafferty of R&R Cycle Works in Steinbach. Come on in and take a look. This is a beautiful shop. And so, what do you do here mostly?
Anything Harley related, I guess. Lots of performance work and then lots of service work.
Nice.
That's most of it.
Yeah.
So
you're skillful with the motors, are you?
Well, I try my best. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you put a lot of performance parts on too? If people come in and order parts, yeah?
Yeah, pipes and all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so they can come here and you can help them pick out what they need?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Well, let's take a look around here.
Yeah,
It's a busy shop you have.
busy shop. Yeah. The weather would cooperate a bit more, then at least more bikes could be outside.
Yeah.
It's so damn cold. So.
Oh yeah, so you push the bikes out during the day normally?
I try to, yeah.
It's a little bit lot in here right now. Well, you seem to manage though.
I make it work.
It's a lot of beautiful bikes. And that's your project up there?
That's all kinds. There's multiple projects in that corner.
Yeah, down in the motors here, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, that whole cabinet is full of motors.
Oh, is that right?
Every drawer's got a motor in it.
Wow. You got an old iron head?
That's an iron head, yeah.
You completely rebuilt this?
Yeah.
Wow, that's sweet. Is the bike here that's going into?
Oh, that's that rigid upstairs.
Oh, okay, okay, cool.
Some of them are pretty heavy.
Yeah, what a great idea.
It keeps everything clean. You know, a lot of those motors, parts have to go to the machine shop.
Yeah, keeps all the little pieces together. I love it.
They sit apart for a while, right? So then that
Oh.
way if they're in there, they don't get dusty. I don't have to worry about anything. They stay clean. And
That's
stay together.
really a good idea. Well, you got a machine shop here too.
Well, I guess, yeah, you could call it that. Yeah, I got a little lathe and welder.
Nice. Yeah.
Lots of tires.
Boy, that's a serious machine there.
Yeah. Works well. You scratch one guy's rim and...
Are you doing a tire now?
Yeah.
Oh, right on. Perfect timing.
Yeah, you scratch one guy's rim and you could have afforded a good one, right? So...
That's the truth. So what's your favorite thing about having your own shop?
Oh, man. Not having to listen to anybody, probably. Being my own boss.
Being your own boss. What's the worst thing about having your own place?
Worst. Long hours.
Ah,
I don't know, sometimes that's not worse, so I don't mind working.
yeah. You never get to go riding yourself.
No, yeah, that would be one, yeah. Work never ends, so.
Yeah, I used to be open on Saturdays, and I think, man, I got into this so I could go riding, and every Saturday I'm working.
Yeah. Yeah, it's different for sure in that way. Last year I think I rode a total of 500 kilometers.
Oh, it's brutal.
But I got young kids too, so that, that takes some time.
Oh, that makes a big difference.
One time in the tire. And then I was airing it up and it burst the tube right in my face.
Oh, jeez.
That was loud.
I bet that scared the crap out of you.
Yeah.
Right on, man. That didn't take very long at all. Well, that was fun visiting R&R Cycle. It was a good tour. Next, we're going to go out to Gorilla Do-It-Yourself Garage, and Andy Stovall is going to tell us what they're all about. But first, this.
Hello, my name is Andy. I'm chairperson for Airbrushing from Manitoba. We are bringing it back here to Manitoba the first time in about approximately 9 years. We do have a date set. It is August 17th. We are here at Gorilla DIY Garage, the headquarters from Airbrushing Manitoba. It's 1149 Fife. Come on down. Our phone number is 204-633-5945. Call, ask questions. We'll be happy to talk to you. It's back in Manitoba, and we're happy to bring it back for you.
Today, we're visiting Gorilla Do-It-Yourself Garage. Let's go in and take a look. Okay, so today we're here at Gorilla Do-It-Yourself Garage, and we're with Andy. Andy's one of the owners here. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the shop yourself?
Here we are. This is our shop, obviously.
Yeah.
What we are is a do-it-yourself shop. So basically, you can bring your motorcycles and your toys, your sleds, motorcycles, ATVs in here, and you can do work for it yourself.
Yeah.
We offer space to people to rent so they can do the work. Because a lot of people live in apartments, that kind of issue, that don't have the ability to work in their own garage. So we have it here. We're heated in the wintertime. Unfortunately, not air conditioned in the summertime, but we have a big door. Bring your stuff in here, work on it, get stuck. We have people like TJ here who can give you a hand and get stuck. He's one of the mechanics. So basically, bring your stuff in, work with it. We help you out. You can do any sort of work. You can do oil changes, basically anything repairing of the small vehicles.
Okay, and so you have mechanics available to help people out if they're...
TJ is one of them. We have another one that we have on call that he comes in when we need him.
Okay, and what if people want to have... What if they get in over the head and they just want somebody else to finish the job?
That's what we have TJ for.
Oh, okay.
He actually is, he's one of the mechanics. He's working on one of our project bikes right now. And he can basically walk you through it or take it over and do it for you.
Nice.
We would much rather see you walk through it so you can learn yourself. You can learn, if you learn how to fix your bike, maintain your bike will be safer, it'll be more your bike. And that's what I want.
Nice.
That's what our goal is.
Okay. And What are your hours?
We are open 10 to 10 Tuesday through Saturday, and 10 to 5 on Sundays.
Oh wow, that's a lot. Okay, and so bring us through the basics. What, somebody comes in, they want to work on the bike, what do you do?
Well, basically, you can call, email us. We on our Facebook page and on our webpage. It has the email address. You can just send us an email, a call, set up an appointment time. Better to do that than come down. Sometimes there's space, but sometimes there's not. So call ahead, make an appointment time, come down. We find out what you're doing. So you're doing it yourself over here, or we're doing it for you over the site here.
Nice. Okay, and what kind of, do you have parts available or anything like that?
We do have parts, and if you're going to do something specialty, you're going to do for your bike, let's say you're going to do something over your bike, you can get parts through us, but we need some time notice to basically get them in for you. And that's one of the reasons you schedule an appointment.
Yeah.
Because then if you do need specific parts, you need filters, air filters, any of that, then we have a time to get them in for you. So when you're here, your parts are here.
Nice.
Not you come here, oh, we can't do it today because no more parts.
Okay.
If by chance, because we all know how reliable that is, if there's an issue with getting the parts in on time, then we can get a hold of you, tell you they're not here yet, and reschedule at a different time.
Okay, and I noticed that you had quite a selection of catalogs out there. People can go through the catalog and pick out stuff.
Yep. Or we can walk you through it.
Yeah, and you have Kuryakin and you have Drag Specialties.
Yeah, I believe so, yes.
And Low Van. So you got all the big guys.
Yeah.
Okay. What about what tools are available to the guys?
Well, when you first come in, if you're doing your own work, we give you a basic set of hand tools. Basically, wrenches, sockets, that nature. Basic.
Yeah.
That comes with the rental of these. And you get a basic set of hand tools. Anything specialty other than that, we do have some available. And one of the reasons also, if you're coming in and you know ahead of time we don't have something, we have the opportunity to get it. Something special that we don't have. As for the actual specialty tools, unfortunately, I'm not the expert on that one because I work in the office.
But you do have some tools.
Yes, we do have tools. Yeah. We have tools in that nature. We do some. We have the ability to basically manufacture some parts too. Specifically, things like we did a battling. We had to manufacture actual mounting brackets, or mounting brackets for the tail.
Yeah.
We sat there, we manufactured, we got them fitting, and he's riding around on that.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, and so how many bays do you have?
We have 5 bays.
Okay.
It's hard to tell right now because the tape came off the floor.
Oh.
We have 5 bays on this side.
Yeah.
And this side is our work area for us to do the work.
Okay.
So this is customers.
And then the customers have a workbench available to them, obviously.
Yes, we have a workbench on that side with power.
Yeah. Okay.
And
So you got some parts bins for them.
Yeah, parts bins for them. So that kind of nature. We, like I said, we will source out parts. I think if we can find used parts and they're interested in used parts, we'll source it out for them. Keep the cost low.
Right.
Because it's all about saving money and that makes people so.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
We have a detailer here that will actually detail bikes too.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so people can book an appointment for detail.
Yes, we're detailing.
Okay, good.
Right under there.
We were talking earlier
Grab
about some of the
belt.
programs that you're running for the
Right
local
behind the
guys,
regs.
and you were also talking about maybe doing some courses, lunch.
Well, yeah, we're looking at once we find out what people are really looking for, what people need to know. Like a lot of people don't realize how easy it is to change your oil, change grips, change mirrors. They just hand it off and let somebody else do it.
Right.
Well, we're looking at having some courses over the next little bit to teach you how to change your oil, how to do small maintenance, how to maintain your bike, how to check your bike over, to make sure everything's working right. Because if you do that on a regular basis, you know your bike's fine, and usually when you find there's a problem, if you're not doing that, it's catastrophic.
Yes.
Which means you're down or you're hurt. And that's what we're trying to stop them from happening.
Nice. Okay. So should they be phoning ahead and booking the courses? Are you going to have information on your courses on Facebook?
We will be, yes, when we get them set up, we will be having them on Facebook and on our webpage.
Well, you have a web page.
We have a web page.
What's the address?
www gorilla-diy-garage.com. There's on our Facebook page. There's a link to it on our Facebook page.
Okay.
If you search Gorilla Garage Winnipeg, you'll find it.
Okay. Now, are you on Instagram?
We are now. Have it. It's Gorilla DIY.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Okay.
I'll be working with it over next to the wall, putting posts up, letting people know what's going on.
Good. Okay. And
I will be doing regular updates on things.
yeah, you're going to let everybody know about the courses. And like that.
We're going to increase our web presence so people actually can hear about us a bit more. I've been focusing on getting it ready here and not focusing on the social media side. And I will be doing that now. That's kind of my job.
Okay. Anything else that you'd like to talk about?
Well, like I said, we will do work on people's bikes.
Okay.
We have a decent rate, call, find out, and we can talk you through the rest of that stuff. We like to see people come in and do their own work.
Yeah.
As like I said, we have TJ here, and we have some other guys who come and help you out. And if you get stuck, which happens, even the best of us, you can get stuck and you don't know, and TJ will walk you through it. And usually it's okay. Figure it out. And if it gets above your head, which that happens to me, I look at get to a certain point, it's above my pay grade.
Yeah.
That's when we have TJ and our other mechanic we have available. So.
Nice. Okay. Well, thank you for showing us your shop. I told you that'd be interesting. Okay, so next we're going to go back to Uncle Dee's, and he's going to work some more magic on that Fender. This is going to be a fun segment. Check it out. Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah, so you cover this up. There's a million ways to do it, different things, right? So it all depends on what you're doing, or sometimes there's absolutely no masking. You just draw a picture on the Fender and airbrush it in, and then other times you gotta mask things out. Depends on what kind of effect you want.
Right. So if you want nice sharp edges like that, eh?
Yeah. I'm good with tape and knives. Went to SEMA. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so always wanted to go to SEMA in Vegas, so went to SEMA, and of course it's not open to the public, right? It's just for people in the industry and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So I had to register my business name there, and put that in there, but I had, these buddies that wanted to go to the show, right? So, but, they're not in the industry and stuff. So I just, and so then they were making up their own titles for Uncle Dee's Airbrushing. So they were like CEO of Uncle Dee's Airbrushing. Was like head of human relations for Uncle Dee's Airbrushing. Like,
Head of parties.
Yeah. And then we go places and they'd be like, oh, you're CEO and all this stuff. And my occupation, I was like, yeah, I'm just the owner. I was just boring. They're all there.
They're getting all the first class treatment.
But yeah, it was great. SEMA was something else. But we go there and, and they got all the different products and all the stuff there, right? And so... we're going around the whole entire show, and we come across this booth, and you got a bunch of these old pinstriper guys and painters there and stuff, and they're selling this new tape, this plastic tape that really stretches well for doing flame jobs and all different kinds of designs, eh? And they're like, hey, check this out, and I'm like all excited about this. I'm like, oh wow, this is awesome, you know, and they give me this free tape, a whole bunch of free tape to take home. I'm like, wow, it's amazing, all this stuff. And so then, you know, my buddies afterwards are like, okay, so let me get this straight. We came all the way to Vegas so you can get excited over tape. And I was like, you just don't understand how important tape is in my business. It was amazing. Having you here and taping this stuff, it's like, you know, trying to get a project done to show you on the camera. You know, usually I'm, you know, take more breaks and do other things in between. My wife is going to want you to come tape me all the time.
You get so much done.
Yeah.
Get a whole day's work done in half an hour. You don't want to give away too many secrets.
Yeah.
Maybe what I'll do is not fast forward too many of them.
You know, there's like lots of guys I know first time airbrushing and stuff and masking on these motorcycles. And there was this one time this one guy brought me this front fender piece, and he was like, oh, I was doing my friend's motorcycle, but he's like, I don't know about, you know, like these lines here from the masking, and I looked, and he was like, he practically like gone right down to the middle, cutting these lines as well.
So the line was there when the paint was dry.
Yeah, I was like, holy smokes. I'm like, you gotta lighten up your touch there. That's holy. Needless to say, he had to repaint his buddy's Fender. What did the bike there that was?
There was there's a, which one was it? Oh, I think it was a Star Wars bike or something like that. It was a theme bike, like Star Wars or Star Trek.
Oh, did it have planets on it and all
Yes.
that kind of?
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Which is that? Which one is that?
Yeah, it's a chopper, right? It was a
Yeah.
chopper. There was a kit built. Yeah, I forget the name of it.
Was that Star Wars?
No, it was just a planet thing.
Oh,
It was just a solar systems and planet kind of
okay,
thing.
okay.
It wasn't.
Well, he had I think he had a Batman bike too or something. He had a bunch of bikes stored for the winter, eh?
Oh, really?
Oh, I guess he worked on them and then they just left them there.
A Batman bike.
I think there was one character, I think it was Batman. I'd have to look at my video.
I always wanted to do Batman. I've done Batman for helmets and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
And cars and everything, but not for,
I guess Batwoman's out now, eh?
Batwoman's out?
Yeah. Apparently all the social justice warriors are gonna love her. Oh, that looks cool when you pull that off, eh?
Yeah. And there's always touch-ups, but for the most part it's done.
Crazy. Percent left on my phone. I want to save that for the skull. Yeah, lots of power for my big camera.
So you find using like you got like that's your one's your phone and the other one is the camera, and so then you find that's like the best is other than like using like you know what I mean like actual cameras or you know like everybody used to have. I guess it's all gone.
Well, it's all digital. It's all
yeah.
100% digital. And like this one here, I just bought this camera last summer. And it was like $1,400.
Oh,
it's made for video. I don't think I've taken more than 10 pictures with it. This is really good setup for sound too. I don't have to spend any time editing my sound, except for editing stuff that I don't want people to hear.
But being your own thing, and I guess I don't know this day and age, I'm not too sure how, but I guess you don't have to worry about like swearing or anything like that, or do you try to keep it PG-13 or?
Well, I don't spend a lot of time thinking or worrying about it, but it does make a difference to YouTube. That's all the time we have for Busted Knuckles this week. Thanks for joining us, really appreciate it, and hope you come back for the next show. Take care.